Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. We're going to have a look and see what's coming through for you. Now, this is a reading. If you're here, I feel like it's a sign. It's meant to be that you are meant to hear certain messages that come through in this reading. And we're going to have a look. We're going to see exactly what is happening. So I'm going to look more so at what has been going on in your life, and then we'll see what is going to happen, okay? Because I think that will give you clarity, especially if I can connect with what's currently going on in your life. Then you'll feel like, okay, that makes sense. Then we can look at what's going to go on or what's going to happen. If this resonates with you, please do like the reading, comment down below, and do subscribe as well. So it really lets me know. So currently I see here a lot of sort of waiting. You're waiting for abundance. You're waiting for success. You're waiting to win. You're waiting to have happiness that you feel is long overdue. And it's what I see happening here. You have definitely been through your fair share of struggles. I also do pick up on the fact that even right now you feel like you are struggling. Things have been really difficult and very challenging due to no fault of your own. And the Ten of Swords here really does show that, okay? You have had struggles and you have dealt with losses. You've oftentimes had maybe one good day and then 5 bad days, or you finally feel like, oh, I'm having a really good day, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong. And it's almost like now you expect something to go wrong because of how much that has sort of ingrained into the situation, where you have one good day and then a really bad day, and then it just keeps going and going, and it's been really upsetting and very frustrating. You may have gone through a major loss in terms of losing someone from your life, heartbreak, loss of a job, loss of an opportunity, loss of yourself and your sense of self, and feeling so far removed from yourself, feeling like you've lost your future, you've lost hope for feeling happy again. And it's this real sense of deep loss that has hurt you and cut you to its core that just makes you feel so sad and so frustrated and so upset. And I see that here with the Three of Cups, is that you don't necessarily feel like socializing. You don't feel like telling people things, doing things, going out. You feel like you just kind of want to curl up in a ball, and you feel like nobody really gets you. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here, okay? I definitely feel here that you want to feel on the same page as everybody else, because you look at everybody else and you look at their life and you really think to yourself, I wish I had that. I wish I had a romantic relationship like that. You know, you might see someone walking down the street hand in hand with someone and wishing that you had that, or someone does a really nice gesture towards someone else and you wish you had that, or you see someone living a wonderful life and spending the way that they want to, doing the things they want to, and you think to yourself, I wish I had that. And it's sort of this sense of like the grass is greener on the other side, but like you've struggled, right? You've struggled and you're thinking to yourself, well, anything is better than what I'm dealing with right now. So that's one of your reasonings and your justifications. And I want to say that you are valid for how you feel, right? People don't oftentimes just think like, oh, I wish that I had that just because, right? They do it from a place of, this is me validating you, right? Because a lot of people can say like, oh, you should never compare your situation to someone else's. You should never just want something because you haven't got it. But it's valid. It's completely normal to want something because you haven't got it. And I'm sort of trying to justify that, right? That it's okay to feel what you feel because you're feeling it from a place of where you are and what you've dealt with and what you've suffered with. It's okay to feel the way that you felt and to feel like, I wish I had that, right? Because it's something that you feel like you're lacking right now. And it will all make sense when we look at sort of what's going to come your way, because I feel like that will then sort of put into place like, oh, the grass sometimes is greener on the other side, or maybe not. So let's have a look, okay? So what else have you been struggling with? Just feeling really burdened, feeling really at times depressed, sad, mentally, emotionally, just really stressed and very chaotic and frustrated within yourself, feeling like, nothing quite works out. So you might be speaking or dating to someone, for example, and then it just doesn't go any further, or, you feel like it's gone really far and then boom, it comes crashing down. It's a sense of something just not coming to completion, no matter how far or further it gets. And, you could have been going for job interviews and just not getting a job, or feeling like you're just waiting for a rise, a promotion. You're waiting for something to happen. And it's so, so frustrating. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. What's going to happen? Well, your struggle equals success. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to say that. It's not nice, okay? But oftentimes you'll find this, even if you look at like celebrities and you look at their childhood, or you look at, not to say that these are happy people, I'm not like trying to insinuate that, I'm just saying if you look at their path, or you look at really, really successful entrepreneurs, or, you know, you look at people that have made a lot of themselves in terms of like even wealth, like some of the wealthiest people on the planet, they have come sometimes from very, very difficult situations. They've struggled with money themselves before they've made a huge amount. And you'll see that with very, very successful people, is that they have struggled. Okay, so that's the thing that I do see here. And if they haven't struggled, let's say, you know, maybe they have had financial help to get to where they are, they may have struggled mentally, you know, dealing with that. So what I really feel here is that you've been through a lot, and I don't want to say that you were destined to go through that, because I don't think that's the right thing to say, and I don't think that that's going to help you in any way, shape or form. But I do believe that your struggle has contributed to your future success, because when you have success in the future, which I'll get onto in a second, you will realize that you had to have gone through that to become more rigid, to become more strong, and also so that when success comes your way, you don't self-sabotage things and let it go just thinking like, oh yeah, but I'm entitled to this, I deserve this, and then you self-sabotage these opportunities. Because I have seen this actually with people where, you know, they've just had money come in easily, they spend how they want, they do what they want, and then boom, that income, it suddenly stops. And then they're like, oh my God, like I didn't treat that well, I didn't save, I didn't invest, I didn't, you know, do little things for myself instead of too many big things, and it's all gone now. And so the universe actually wants you to have gone through this struggle to then be able to preserve what comes in your future. And I'm not just talking money-wise, right? That was just an example. I'm talking relationship-wise, right? I'm talking love-wise. I'm talking about preserving yourself and your mental health so that you don't take what is about to come your way for granted, okay? When you enter a winning streak or a winning season, right before it, you will find that there is some kind of sadness, loss, heartbreak that has taken place. We also see this, I just want to give you examples so that you can kind of connect to what I'm trying to say. We see this also with celebrities. Before they make some kind of great, amazing, like let's say a musical artist, they make an album, right? They could have gone through real heartbreak that has been the catalyst and the fuel for that album. The words, the emotions, the songs they sing, and then that album suddenly takes off. We've seen that with many artists. I'll just name a few. I know this has nothing to do with it, but like for example, Adele, right? Dua Lipa, like a lot of Taylor Swift, they're very, very popular. Even if they are not your musical artist of choice, the success that they've had is because they have put a lot of their personal thought, their personal emotions, their personal experience into what they have created, which then people have been like, wow. You know, so I think that the main thing here is that you will see this with a lot of people. Before they enter a winning streak, they will have gone through some kind of downfall, sadness, heartbreak, trauma, loss, and what you are going through right now is majorly contributing to that success that you have in the future, because it will taste so sweet. You will feel very happy, you will feel on top of the world, you will feel very respected, you will have a job where you have flexibility, you will have, you know, a beautiful, caring life partner that is honest, loyal, stable, communicative, very, very generous, very understanding. I see a lot of success for you after this hardship. I also see you just trying, you know, when you have success in the future, you will try, you will be a good person, right? You will not take it for granted and be like, look at me, I'm so successful, I'm so amazing, look at you losers out there. No, you will have so much empathy for those that also struggle. You will have so much love and care for people around you, regardless of their status, because your status is going to rise. You are going to be very successful. But the one thing that you will not lose is yourself, and you will not lose yourself in the process of having more money, which is something that I do see. You will also have more opportunities. You will be very well-to-do in terms of money, but also your career. And you will also be very well taken care of with a life partner, which you will not take for granted. You won't be like, haha, I have an amazing life partner and you don't. You'll never be that person. And I think part of this is because you haven't been spoon-fed it. And I'm not saying that people that get spoon-fed things are like that, okay? Because there are some people that are genuinely so, you know, loving and so kind, even if they've got a lot handed on their plate, right? It's how a person has dealt with life, how they've grown up and things like that. And essentially what I basically just want to say in this reading is that you are going to get into a winning season, okay, where days look amazing consistently and you feel so happy and so respected and so loved. And that is going to come your way, okay? You will have financial balance. You will have people respect you, love you, appreciate you. You will be able to travel and go to places that you want to. You will have great balanced health, okay? Little things can happen here and there, like little coughs and colds, okay? But balanced health, away from major problems and illnesses and things like that, right? That's a huge protection, because you can't buy good health. You can't. There's no such thing. And so to have that is an ultimate blessing. But you will also have peace of mind, and you will have balance and happiness in regards to that as well, which will just honestly give you like so much happiness. Sorry, my ring is actually like poking me, so I have to take it off. But there's just a real sense here of having ultimate balance, ultimate fulfillment, and everything you're waiting for right now is going to fall into place. The main thing that you want to avoid, which I think is so important for me to tell you, is do not sit and wait. Live your life right now for what you have got, even if it's not great, okay? Even if you are struggling, it's not great. Try to do things that make you feel good. Focus on healing. Focus on accepting where you are in your life right now. Healing is literally accepting, right? And it's about being comfortable with where you are in your life right now. If you find it hard to heal, I do have lots of healing rituals on my website for, codependency, for shadow work healing, to basically heal trauma, grief, sadness, frustration, pain, suffering. There's also the self-love ritual. There's the full body chakra cleansing for your mind, vitality, health, mood, energy. And basically, when you have healed, it is detachment. Detachment is the key to the law of attraction. So the law of attraction means knowing what you want and being okay without it. How do you be okay without something? How do you be okay knowing you haven't got success right now? It's by healing. So healing is your biggest best friend. And then once you do that, everything will start to fall into place and you will enter your winning season. So what happens before your winning season is you go through, problems, challenges, traumas, heartbreak, sadness, and all of this, right? But then also you have to heal. The universe wants to know how well you can heal. And once you have healed and you've got yourself together and you've got yourself to a really strong position, the universe will give you everything, because the universe knows that capacity and capability is first and foremost within yourself. It's not in everything else. It's not in everyone else. It's in you. And when the universe can detect and see that you have done the inner work that you needed to do within yourself, everything else grows and becomes stronger. Why? Because you are strong within yourself. And the universe aligns to yourself when you are in that energy, okay? So that is it. And if you find it hard to be without the things that you want in your life, and, you think to yourself, I want money, moonlight, and I can't be okay without, that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying work towards the things that you have got. But if you want a huge amount of money and it's not in your life right now, and it frustrates you that it's not in your life right now, you must detach. And there is also a detachment ritual as well, if anyone's ever interested. I do offer rituals and services. It's all on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below. I have an Etsy store as well. And also there is the intention items, which have thousands of 5-star reviews, like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, amazing items, handmade, meditated with, and saged. And there's also personal readings on my website as well. If anyone is ever interested in having a reading with me, it's all there, and I will see you all very, very soon. Your winning season is coming. That's the affirmation for this reading. Comment it down below, like the reading, subscribe. I also have TikTok and Instagram, moonlight.guidance on Instagram, moonlight guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon.